Hello, Earthlings. This is your Lord and Savior, Alien Boy from outer space. Rejoice as Honkai Star Rail has now released, and we can talk about it.
Okay, buddy. I get that you are from, space, but this is my channel, and I'm gonna talk about Honkai Star Rail today. Let's dive into it.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. With that being said, how is Honkai Star Rail? Well, I genuinely did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did. So with the TLDR, or a TLDW, whatever you want to call it, it is definitely worth a try. Starting the game off, unlike most, mobile games or PC mobile games, I typically do not follow a story. I figured this time, you know what, sure, I might as well try it because the Honkai lore is, pretty good. Opening the game, I was presented with a beautiful screen and my ears blessed with music that was so serene and so pretty I could have just sat there all day. I still literally will launch the game today and listen to it for at least a good minute before I press start and go into the game itself.
The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. The day to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh.
Once we went into the game, we got to experience kind of a pretty simple tutorial playing as two characters that aren't characters that you'll play as in the future. Or as far as I'm aware of, at least. I haven't gone far enough to tell. But it gives us this experience of this turn-based combat, which reminded me a lot of Persona 5. But before you really go before you're like, Geo, what the hell, son? Just listen to what I have to say. What I experienced, or the best way to describe it is, it's cinematics. It's, the little things that happen kind of remind me of Persona 5. Sure, you have less skills. Sure, you have, not as, in-depth. You still, have auto battle, just like Persona 5 does. You have speed up, which Persona 5 does. You also have the ability to, just run around and attack the mob to, initiate combat first, just like Persona 5 does. Even the initiation where the screen kind of zooms in feels really good. And you have teammates that'll do follow-up attacks with you, which just like Persona 5 does. And I'm not saying this game is Persona 5. It's its own type. It still plays very different. But for those that, like that kind of style, that thematic kind of attack for turn-based combat, Persona... oh no, I almost called it Persona 5. Honkai Star Rail is really good for that. So yes, I give that a huge thumbs up. And if you disagree with me, by all means, that's okay. I'm not gonna argue. Okay, so enough about the combat. There's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot of experiences that I had, and I, like I said, followed the story. Paying attention to it was genuinely interesting. I'm engaged. I love the writing, the voice acting. The voice acting is so good. I just love listening to the characters banter between each other and being able to kind of banter back with them, especially since I keep making my characters say dumb shit and they call me out on it. Yeah, I've been called a child multiple times because I keep responding in a childish way with text. It's kind of funny, it is enjoyable, it is cool to see that the text changes depending on what you pick as well. The game also rewards you for exploring, and you might be like, well it's kind of linear path, what is there to explore? Well, let me tell you, I literally crawled inside of a closet, scared a housekeeper, and got rewarded for it, so you can tell me, there's no exploring in the game. That's up to you to decide. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Alien Space Boy, whatever your name was?
I agree with most of the stuff that you've said.
I'm honestly not too sure what you just said there, but I'm going to assume you agreed. Okay, well, we've talked about a lot of positives. I should give one negative to the game, and that's literally the gachapon system is so annoying. Ugh. It's disgusting for the fact that you can literally do a roll and you do not get a single character and only cards. It's so frustrating and it's unrewarding sometimes to a lot of people. I'm one of those people that don't feel rewarded by retrieving cards. I could care less about that. Give me a cool character or a character of the same kind of character so that I can upgrade that character to have a better character. Other than that, like, I genuinely found that we were getting rewarded enough currency to do roles pretty consistently. Even, like, I haven't spent a single dime on the game yet, and I've still gotten a pretty good... I think I've done like 100 rolls for, like, considering the amount of time I've been able to play with how busy I've been. Kind of hopping back into the combat, there's a thing called the simulated worlds, which is similar to what I would imagine like a roguelike dungeon. I don't think it's as randomized as like a standard roguelike is, but after each kind of combat and situation, you can choose a card to help boost your team. Because of some of the roles that I've gotten, most of the characters that I use are designated towards the ice type element, which means the things that I fight in the simulated world are typically not weak to ice, which makes it a lot harder. But when I defeat monsters, I can select a card that helps boost my ice type characters, so it gives them the weakness to ice, or gives a higher chance of freezing them and giving them different ailments and stuff like that. It's super awesome to kind of see what things you can change within the game's like experience itself, and what kind of builds you can do throughout too. We also have side quests, which feature different small little storylines, some of them being partially voice acted, while others having just the, reading text. That being said, these side quests are honestly really good to do and feel very rewarding. Even if you skip the text, I found that I was getting great currencies, great EXP, and just, it was well worth my time. It made me feel like I should do them, and I can do them. And it was fun. I just actually had fun with each one, honestly. So how was Honkai? Well, it still is a how is to me, and I definitely would give it a nice solid 9 out of 10 personally. I definitely think it's always down to the eye of the beholder, so it's well worth a try, especially since it's free to play. And if you're looking to try to get the best of the best, expect that re-rolling your account might take up to an hour long. But like I always say, when it comes to games, and just like my videos, one person's enjoyment is another person's dislike. If you liked what you saw, feel free to drop a like or a comment below, perhaps even any games you wish to see within the channel. Otherwise, if you disliked it, feel free to hit that thumbs down and let me know. Perhaps let me know with some criticism down in the comments below on what I can improve on myself too, because I'm always growing and I'd love to know what people would like to know about or see or all that jazz. But with that being said, this is How Is Honkai Star Rail. My name is Jian, and Spaceboy, do you want to leave a little message for our friends and family?
I, Alien Boy, will invade the earth.
No. I have never cut off comms so fast in my life. Anyways, cheers. This is my luck. I don't get streamer luck. Huh. Oh. I didn't say what I said. Gepard? Okay. Yo, I'm okay with that.